back to get it heated up in the kitchen again. This time an oyster ceviche, which I have never seen before.
I've never seen it before either until I made it.
Yes.
It's pretty exciting. As I always talk about that world tour I did a couple years ago, spending a month in Peru and South America. That was amazing. And working at a cevicheria. So I have oysters today from the East Coast.
Nice.
And what's exciting about these is, of course, everybody knows they're an aphrodisiac, but I'm trying to take it even to the next level today.
Let's do it.
So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing we need to do is talk about shucking oysters, or even selecting them. Okay, the ones that I have today are called raspberry points, and I thought that would be kind of a romantic thing when you think of raspberries. So I use raspberries in the garnish.
Lovely.
There's no real notes of raspberry in the oyster. That's just the name that they get, but they're really clean. Really nice salinity, and they have a nice, clean finish. You don't want something too big or something too salty, right? So first thing we need to do is there's a cup side to our oyster. That's what's going to go down. I generally put it down in a rag. Now, it's always safe if you use a glove or you put another rag on top. I would just like to put my palm on top of it, but I think what I'll do today is I will put the rag on top. And on a 45-degree angle into the hinge, which is located here, we're going to go into the oyster, and we're going to wiggle it down. And once you finally feel that it goes in, you pop it up, and I turn it sideways, and then you want to come across the top and release it from the top shell, which is the abductor muscle.
Wow, you make it look so easy.
Well, my first job, as I was mentioning to you before, my first job was working at a seafood restaurant, and I had to shuck a lot of oysters.
Okay,
and
so you're a pro now.
I had a lot of cuts, and you know, we had to shuck 2 dozen, 3 dozen, 4 dozen, and you know, you open one and they're bad, it smells, and you got to put it in a Ziploc bag. That's another segment. So
how do you know if it's a good oyster?
Right away, you'll smell it as soon as So we need to release from the bottom, and then I put it into salt. You can put it into salt and water mixed or ice. What I need to do is open several oysters and start collecting the liquor or that salty juice. And then to that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple different things. I'm going to add a squeeze of lemon juice. I don't want to get any of the seeds in there. And then I'm going to add a squeeze of lime juice as well. So I have the liquor. And you don't need much of this either, because you don't want to overpower that oyster. I'm going to add in a bit of salt. And anytime I'm working with seafood, I like to use white pepper. I have mango that I sliced here on a mandolin, just so it's all even.
Nice and thin.
Because the attention to details for something romantic or for Valentine's Day, I think is very important.
I agree.
So you don't want to have all these different cuts, okay? So I'm going to get a really small dice on this. And another cool thing I want to mention too is that some people find oysters very intimidating, opening them, right? Well, open them ahead of time. And then throw them on ice and throw them back into the fridge.
That's right.
Why are you going to do it in front of your partner, and then you know the oyster goes flying somewhere, or you end up cutting yourself?
All nervous.
Something like that. Yeah, so do it ahead of time when you pull them out, and then you just have to plate them. To add some freshness and some color, a little cucumber would be nice too.
Nice.
I'm going to go across there, and I like really small, fine dices. So this is going to go into this little bowl here, and then what we do is pop this in, shimmy, twist, off the top with the abductor muscle.
Is it a good one?
It's you want to be a little bit careful when you're doing it so you don't destroy it. But yeah, it's a good one. You'd know right away. Yeah, you'd run off the set for sure.
Screaming.
Again, take some more of that liquor that's coming out there, and I'll place it down here. And then all you have to do is simply
mix it all up.
Mix it all up. So the salt, the white pepper, the liquor from the oyster, some mango and some cucumber, some cilantro, green onion, whatever you want.
I like how you call it oyster liquor.
Liquor, that's what it's called. It's the liquor. Yeah.
I don't know, it makes me like it more.
Maybe we should put put some actual liquor in this next time.
Cityline.tv for this awesome recipe. You will have a romantic time with that.
In bed.
Yes, in bed.